Hello, America. Welcome to the Heavy Montae's podcast and my comedy show. Now, in America, the Republican Party told everybody, including the maggot voters, said we don't need your vote. At the same time, planning to steal and gerrymander districts and saying to these people who they say, these maggots, that they don't want their vote and taking away their Social Security and all their stuff, they say these maggots are going to vote for. So Heavy Montae is here to start his show off tonight, talking to all you maggots out there. Do not vote for a Republican. You need to register as a Democrat. I am here to give you a personal invitation to join the Democratic Party. You don't know anything about the Democratic Party because you've been listening to Fox News and those maggot Nazi influences. That's right. They are trying to come up with another scheme, America, to persuade the people to continue to vote for them. Right about now, Heavy Montae can honestly say, and I'm pretty sure that everybody out there agree with me, that there is no reason to vote for a Republican. They've gone crazy. They've gone Nazi. Their leader is a convict. And they are saying to the American people, that's all of us, Democrats and Republicans and independents and everybody out there, they are saying to us, we have a king and you are going to do what we tell you to do. People have been protesting all over America, just about every state. Huge, giant protests. You won't see them on the corporate news. The corporate news is fake news. They're scared as hell. Donald Trump got them jokers afraid. Huh? They don't wish as bad about Donald Trump. So that's why you need to listen to Heavy Montae. And before I go on, please subscribe to the Heavy Montae YouTube channel. Right about now, our goal is 500, and we're sitting at 370 subscribers, America, in the short time that we've been on the YouTube channel. But we're getting tons of views. People are coming in and saying, Heavy, you're doing a good job, and I appreciate all your support, and I will appreciate all of my followers out there and all my subscribers. Please share the channel. But America, I want to go on and talk a little bit more about this Republican Party. Now, we have a convict as a president. And the Republican Party, I said before, is a satanic cult, a domestic terrorist organization full of influencers, okay? They're on the radio. They're on the web. They got their own little, world, making billions of dollars lying to the American people. Now they're caught in the trap, but they can't hold back. They got to keep on trying to come up with a new lie to persuade the maggot voters to vote for them. But I can tell you right now, America, I can tell you, this is the reason why you shouldn't vote for a Republican. The Republican Party, their leader is a convict. Their leader, they say, is a pervert. Their leader, they say, is a pedophile. The leader has hired all of his personal gangsters and attorneys to run the freaking country because no respectable, honorable person will be part of this criminal government, America. This is the government that they created and told the American people, that Joe Biden and me, Heavy Montae, and the Progressive Democratic Party is. We're nothing like that, America, We are fighting for you, America. And the Republicans cannot lie anymore and say they are trying to save you money when they have given your money, our tax dollars, to the billionaires. We got them. I'll say it again. They're caught in the trap, and we don't need to hold back. We need to tell the world that we do not accept this criminal government. And the way we tell the world that is by getting on the phone and calling them and letting them know we're voting you out because the R in the Republicans stand for rapists. The R in Republican stands for a radical domestic cult that's trying to destroy the government. Now, America, this is direct evidence that they say that they are trying to destroy the government because they said they were doing it. They're not hiding it. They said we have Project 2025, and we want you to do what we tell you to do, even though we are not bothering those filthy people. Hillary called them deplorable, No, we don't bother them. Why would you vote for someone like Donald Trump? I tell you why. Because you are Donald Trump, You see what I'm trying to tell you? They say the Trump sign now, America, when it's displayed in the yard of your neighbor, when someone is wearing a Trump hat, when somebody is wearing a Trump shirt, you know that person is not an American. They are a traitor, America, A traitor right along the lines of Robert E. Lee, America, His statues they put up on the streets and tell the American people, and we let those dogs be buried in Gettysburg. We need to dig those son of a bitches up and send them back to the Confederacy, because they are traitors, That's what you call, Lincoln, who was a Republican. He put his hands out to those people and said, we forgive you, and let's work together. And they have been trying to destroy the American government since the Confederacy. You understand, America? They're still fighting the freaking Civil War. And they were so ignorant, they didn't realize that the government that they were trying to destroy was a made-up government. It wasn't Joe Biden. It was Donald Trump and the boys, And he's sticking it to them. You see what I'm saying? So you in the red states, don't vote for Donald Trump again. If you do, you're a freaking idiot, in my opinion, That's right. That's right. Nobody in America should ever vote for a Republican again. The Republican Party is a Nazi party, a criminal party, and you can see it with your own freaking eyes. They say they're going to send soldiers around, in the streets, and they always start with black cities. If you look at every city that the racist, Republican Party, they're racist to the core. Because they're back are racist when Donald Trump is a freaking racist. And that whole damn cabinet, racist, along with that criminal Supreme Court and that Uncle Tom sitting there. Harris Thomas. They say, he was a gullah. You understand? A modern day Uncle Tom and a slave on the same level of Brian Donald and Scott and all the rest of those racists. Hey, Brian Donald, why don't you go to Donald Trump and say, why in the hell are you sending troops in the cities that have black males? You can say because you're a freaking Uncle Tom, The enemy of your own doggone people. All you. If you're in the Republican Party, a racist party, and you're a woman, you're fighting against yourself. If you're in the Republican Party and you're a minority, you're fighting against yourself. If you are a human being and you're in the Republican Party, you're fighting against yourself because the Republican Party is trying to destroy your nation, and make it unsafe for your children. You see what I'm saying? Because you, America, are the government. So you're under attack by a criminal domestic party. And now, you didn't know, but now you know. Because everybody told you so. Don't vote for them. Never, ever vote for a Republican. Because the Republicans Party, they are notorious liars. A satanic cult. They hate women. That's right. They don't like women. You know what I'm saying? Their ministers and their preachers are coming out, so they don't even want a woman to vote. That's reason enough for you, their handmaid, not to vote for them. Because he's saying, your body, their choice. They're saying to all the black people and brown people, you're slaves. You're nothing. No matter when the hell you live. Now, I am going to say again before I leave the direct evidence why you should never, ever vote for a Republican. And I'm going to use the red states. Because everything in the red state is controlled by a MAGA Republican, sometimes super freaking majorities. And they're in the purple state stirring shit and lying. have people in Michigan drinking dirty freaking water and dying stuff in Flint, Michigan. See what I'm saying? Huh? You know? Investigating people and doing all kind of crazy shit except running the freaking country. So, Heavy Montae say, don't vote for him. You know, would you vote for a Nazi? Would you vote for a rapist? Would you vote for a domestic terrorist? Would you vote for a pedophile protector? Huh? Would you vote for a party, a political party, who the Speaker of the House, Dennis Hassett, third in line to the presidency, was a pedophile? Would you take and vote for a party who has people in like Jim Jordan, JYM Jordan? Huh? Would you vote for a party like that? Go examine those nuts and crazy freaking weirdos, America. We don't want to be dealing with that Republican Party. We can send them right down the road with Adolf Hitler. Huh? That's what they belong. We can put a mural of Adolf Hitler, the Republican Party, and all those bastards, the 211 dogs, America. Dirty dogs. Huh? The 211 dirty dogs that passed that nasty bill. That Senate America that gave us the nasty bill and said the bill wasn't nasty enough and they want to take some more money. They don't want to give you shit, America. You see what I'm saying? They want the billionaires to have everything and they don't want to have nothing. This is Heavy Montae for the Heavy Montae podcast and the Heavy Montae Comedy Show. Don't forget to subscribe to the Heavy Montae YouTube channel. We need you. 500 subscribers. We got to go there, America. And we're almost there. 370. We need a few more to reach our goal. Have a great day, America. And never, ever, ever vote for a pedophile. Never, ever, ever vote for a rapist. Never, ever, ever vote for domestic terrorists. And I can go on and on and tell you all the dirty, low-down, nasty thing the Republican Party is. But have a great day, America. And never vote for a Republican.